NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Williams now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. This one swung out to Montgomery. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. And, Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that could be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for...
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Read option. Here's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 50, here's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there for the Raiders.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The sack there by Rasheem Green. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. That ball caught by Campbell. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Complete to Harris Campbell. 1st down and goal to go.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. This is swung out to Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 9-yard line.
56, check 56.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And it's caught. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Hey, 91! 91! 3rd and goal. 25, check 25.
Kaepernick going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. K.J. Hamler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Williams to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert out to his left. Going deep for Montgomery. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Philly. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Catch is made by Hardman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tim Patrick, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, Kaepernick. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And got his man complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a big play there for Vegas. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the 1st down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here is Eckler. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here, Herbert. Open man, that's Renfro. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Philadelphia.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On second down, Montgomery powers through, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Herbert now. He's got his man. That's Hardman. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert off of play action. Caught outright by Renfro. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Rolling to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This fielded right at the goal line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Kaepernick on third down. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
56 is the mark. Hey, 91. 56.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Larry Ogunjobi coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 56, right there, 56. You ain't going nowhere.
Now Kaepernick. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A couple of first downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for the Raiders. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. It's Eckler again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now Kaepernick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So the Eagle offense coming on here as they'll try for 2 points. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
16.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hamler now to return it.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff, it's Eckler, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Kaepernick now to throw. This is swung out to Eckler, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick-6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
91.
Kaepernick to throw again. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, Williams. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert on first down now. Being chased out left. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. On the move to his left. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Philly. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Well, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this to Eckler. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Kaepernick. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there for the Raiders. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Kaepernick going to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Hamler now to return it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick-6. Eluding the pressure right. This pass caught by Hamler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DK Metcalf. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
3 yards remain for second down. Herbert going to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Throwing, Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Kaepernick looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
49, check 49, check 49.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
16 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Kaepernick now on first down. Flushed out right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw, Kaepernick. And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Williams now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Forced out to his left. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Come on, let's go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.